Ever pondered on the possibility of Earth having more than one moon? In our current reality, Earth is accompanied by a single solitary moon. It orbits our planet, illuminating our night sky with its soft, silvery glow, guiding us through the darkness. But it's more than just a celestial nightlight. Our moon exerts a significant influence on our Earth, impacting everything from the ocean tides to the tilt of the Earth's axis and the length of our days. Consider the ocean tides, the daily ebb and flow of the sea. This rhythmic dance of the water is largely orchestrated by the gravitational pull of our moon. This gravitational dance between Earth and moon causes two bulges in the Earth's oceans, one on the side facing the moon and one on the side opposite. This is what gives rise to the phenomenon of high and low tides. Then there's the tilt of the Earth's axis. Our planet doesn't stand upright but is tilted on its axis by about 23.5 degrees. This tilt, stabilized by the moon's gravity, is the reason we have seasons. Without it, the distribution of sunlight across the Earth would be significantly different, potentially making life as we know it quite challenging. Our moon also contributes to the length of our day. The gravitational interaction between Earth and the moon is causing our planet's rotation to gradually slow down. This deceleration means that days on Earth are getting longer, but at a rate of about 1.5 milliseconds per century. It's not something we're going to notice anytime soon. Moreover, our moon influences various animal behaviors. From the spawning of coral to the hunting habits of owls, many creatures are guided by the lunar cycle. It's a celestial conductor, orchestrating a symphony of life on Earth. Indeed, our single moon holds a profound impact on our planet, but what if we had more than one? Now imagine a world where not one but multiple moons orbit our planet. In this alternate reality, the first thing that comes to mind is the dramatic shift in our night sky. Multiple moons would cast a far brighter light, transforming our nights into pseudo-daytimes. This could redefine our understanding of night and day and perhaps even influence our sleep cycles and nocturnal wildlife behavior. But it's not just about the nightlight. The more significant impact would be on our oceans. Our single moon is the primary driver of tides on Earth. With multiple moons, the gravitational pull would be far stronger, resulting in higher tides. Coastal regions might experience more frequent and extreme flooding, altering the landscapes of many of our beaches and coastal cities. Speaking of gravity, the gravitational pull from multiple moons could also affect Earth's axis tilt. The Earth's axis is currently tilted at about 23.5 degrees, which is why we have seasons. But in our multiple moon scenario, this tilt could be more extreme or perhaps less so, depending on the moon's sizes and distances. This could lead to more drastic seasonal changes or even a world without seasons. Last but not least, let's consider the spectacle of solar and lunar eclipses. With multiple moons, these celestial events could become a more frequent occurrence, offering us a regular display of one moon passing in front of another, or several moons casting shadows on Earth at once. However, it's also worth noting that with multiple moons, the chances of catastrophic celestial collisions could increase. Such events could lead to significant changes in Earth's atmosphere and climate, with potential consequences for all life forms. All in all, the presence of multiple moons could dramatically reshape life on Earth, from our daily routines to the very existence of seasons, from our coastlines to the frequency of celestial spectacles. Everything could be different. An Earth with multiple moons could paint a rather different picture of our world as we know it. How might life adapt in this multi-moon scenario? This is a question that piques our curiosity and sends our imagination into overdrive. Let's dive into this alternative reality and see what changes we might expect. To start, we should consider our animal kingdom. Many species on Earth are guided by lunar rhythms. The presence of multiple moons would likely lead to significant alterations in their behavior. Nocturnal creatures, for instance, who rely on the moonlight to hunt or navigate, could become more or less active depending on the brightness of the night sky. Mating patterns, too, could shift dramatically. Many animals, like corals or certain bird species, time their reproductive cycles with the moon phases. More moons could mean more phases and potentially more opportunities for reproduction. The ripple effect through ecosystems could be profound, leading to unexpected changes in biodiversity and population dynamics. But what about us, humans? Well, our lives could be just as affected. The moon has been a cornerstone of human culture since time immemorial, inspiring mythology, guiding navigation, and even dictating our concept of time. With multiple moons, our stories of the night sky could become far richer. Mythologies might be filled with tales of lunar deities locked in celestial dances, each moon with its own character and lore. Navigation, a skill refined over millennia using the moon as a reliable point of reference, could become a more complex art. Mariners of old could have charted their courses by the interplay of multiple lunar bodies, each with their unique paths and cycles. Our perception of time, too, might shift. Many ancient calendars were lunar-based, with months defined by the moon's phases. More moons could mean more months, leading to a complete overhaul of our calendar system. Imagine celebrating New Year's Day more than once a year. Life as we know it could take a fascinating turn with more than one moon in our sky. From the smallest insect to the vast expanses of human culture, the impacts of this lunar multiplication would be far-reaching and utterly captivating. However, this multi-moon scenario isn't as simple as it seems. The idea of Earth with multiple moons might sound quite fascinating, even enchanting, but it's not without its own set of challenges. Firstly, let's talk about stability. Imagine multiple moons, all varying in size, orbiting our dear Earth. It's a delicate dance, isn't it? Each moon, with its own gravitational pull, could potentially tug at the others. This celestial tango could lead to an unstable system where moons could easily collide with each other or even be catapulted out of our planet's orbit. The aftermath of such events could be catastrophic, not just for the moons but also for Earth. Now let's consider meteor activity. With multiple moons, Earth would be more susceptible to meteor impacts. Think about it. Each moon acts like a cosmic shield, attracting meteors that might otherwise strike Earth. A single moon already does a stellar job at this, no pun intended. But multiple moons could draw in an even larger number of meteors. While the moons might bear the brunt of these impacts, some meteors would inevitably slip through and make their way to Earth. This would mean an increase in meteor activity on our planet, potentially leading to more frequent meteor showers and even meteor strikes. Finally, it's worth noting that multi-moon systems are not common in our universe. Among the 8 planets in our solar system, only 2, Mars with its 2 moons and mighty Jupiter with a staggering 67 moons, have more than one moon. The rest, like Earth, have a single moon or none at all. This is not a coincidence. It's a testament to the delicate balance required for celestial bodies to coexist, and the challenges they must overcome to maintain stability. In conclusion, while the idea of Earth with multiple moons might seem like a dreamy prospect, the reality is a bit more complicated. There's a reason why single-moon planets are the norm in our universe. The beauty of our single moon might just be a blessing in disguise. So, while the idea of multiple moons is intriguing, it's not without its complications. We've journeyed together through a lunar tale of sorts, contrasting the reality of our single moon with the fascinating yet complex scenario of a multi-moon system. Our solitary moon, hanging silently in the night sky, plays a profound role in shaping life on Earth. It's our beacon in the darkness, our timekeeper, our tide maker. It's a key player in the tale of our existence. In imagining a world with multiple moons, we've seen how this could dramatically change our nights and days. More moons would mean more light at night, altering the rhythms of life on Earth. More celestial bodies in our sky could impact our planet's gravity, potentially causing greater tides and influencing the Earth's axis. It's a scenario that's both intriguing and daunting. But let's not forget the challenges that a multi-moon system could bring. The gravitational tug-of-war between multiple moons could lead to instability with the potential for catastrophic collisions. The impact on life as we know it could be tremendous, making this scenario not just fascinating but also somewhat frightening. Yet, despite the potential complications, the idea of multiple moons continues to captivate our imagination. It's a thought that sparks wonder and fuels our curiosity about the universe and our place within it. It's a testament to our spirit of exploration and our enduring fascination with the unknown. In the end, whether we have one moon or many, it's clear that these celestial bodies have a profound impact on our planet. They shape our world and influence life in ways that often go unnoticed. They're silent players in the grand story of the cosmos, each playing a unique and important role. While we might fantasize about a sky dotted with multiple moons, it's clear that our solitary moon plays an integral role in shaping life on Earth as we know it.